Chapter 3. Jack of all trades, master of none. Fortunately or unfortunately, I was born in a family of toppers. All my cousins were toppers, and everyone would tell me to study, or else, they said, while they would become engineers and doctors, I would end up as the peon outside their office. Three of my cousins were in the same class as me, and they would all score 95%, 94%, 93%, while I got 43%. I always had this constant pressure that I had to do better, or else I would be humiliated in my own house. All through my school years, I was branded as a useless kid, so much so that even my parents didn't give me the usual doctor, engineer options while I was growing up. My father wanted me to be either an actor or a sportsman. Lucky me, eventually, I also thought since nothing great was happening with my studies, let's try sports. I tried basketball, but I was too short to play. I tried football for the next 6 months and broke my leg while kicking the ball. I started playing table tennis, but found it too boring. I kept bouncing from sport to sport until I figured out there was no way I could have a career in sports. The positive side, I know how to play all of them. On top of all this, my classmates were like, "Oh, you can't speak English. You can't sit with us." And I felt inferior. Like every other self-conscious kid, I wanted to be cool. In 8th standard, I started listening to Linkin Park because that was the only way I could learn English. So I went on Google, searched for the lyrics, and sang along with the song until I knew all the words. I went to school and started singing in front of my class. My classmates, my classmates flipped. राज has such a good command over the language. राज तो इंग्लिश में इतना फास्ट गा रहा है. राज तो बहुत cool है. Raj is singing so fast in English. He's so cool. I was like, okay, I'm going to become a rapper. So I wrote some stuff and rapped it without any music. They all told me, Raj, let it be. I was so bad that even I didn't listen to it twice. So what's next? I wondered. How can I be cool? Well, every movie that I watched told me that if I wanted to be cool, I needed to learn how to play the guitar, and that's what I did. So in ninth standard, I started learning how to play the guitar and realized that it's not as easy as it looks. Your fingers hurt like hell. I had a new career option every year because the first career option, studying, was not working out. In 10th standard, I decided I would be a DJ. DJing is just 4x4 beats. It will be really easy, I thought. Now, I wanted to be Hardwell. All of a sudden, I tried that for a while but couldn't get anywhere with it. Let's just say I was musically fascinated, but I was musically challenged. While DJing, I realized that in the entire 1 hour at the console, my favorite part was screaming, "Everybody jump!" I didn't have any interest in the music. This was the only part that I loved. So, once I had this realization, I moved on. Then in 11th standard, a movie called Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara was released. And I thought, okay, I want a house in London like Hrithik Roshan. I decided to become a financial trader. I learned about stocks, made a dummy portfolio, and after 8 months, I found out I had lost money. I realized I was not good with numbers. I thought I was earning a profit, but I ended up with a loss. Boss, this is not for me, I told myself. By the end of 11th standard, I was back to square one. I became that lazy kid again. I left all the hustle and told myself we would see what would happen, how things would turn out. I just wanted to chill in life. Key takeaways in third chapter. Try as many things as you can to figure out what you are good at.